Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be talking about the role of nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication is something we use often, every day, and even without realizing it. It includes things like our body language, facial expressions, eye contact, and even tone of voice. In business and professional settings, nonverbal communication can be just as important as the words that we say. It can influence how people see us, whether they trust us, and how they interpret our message. In this presentation, I'll explain what nonverbal communication is, why it matters, and how it can affect credibility and access in presentations. What is nonverbal communication? Nonverbal communication is any form of communication that does not involve words. This includes body movements, facial expressions, gestures, posture, eye contact, and even tone of voice. According to Excellence in Business Communication, nonverbal signs often happen naturally and sometimes even unconsciously. This means we may not always realize the message we are sending. For example, crossing your arms might make you seem closed off, even if you don't mean to. Because of this, it's important to be aware of your nonverbal behavior, especially in a professional setting where first impressions matter. Why does it matter? Nonverbal communication is important because it helps attitudes and emotions. In many situations, people rely more on nonverbal signals than on spoken words. An example would be if someone says they're happy but looks upset, most people will believe their facial expressions instead of their words. This shows how powerful nonverbal communication can be. It can also support or contradict what you're saying. When nonverbal signals match your words, your message is clear and believable. But when they don't match, it can confuse your audience and make you seem less trustworthy. Body language. Body language is one of the most noticeable types of nonverbal communication. It includes posture, gestures, how we move. For an example, standing up straight and using controlled hand gestures can make you seem confident. But slouching, fidgeting, or avoiding movement can make you seem nervous or unprepared. In presentations, body language plays a big role in how the audience sees you. Even before you start speaking, your posture and movements can already send you a message about your confidence. Facial expressions. Facial expressions are another powerful form of nonverbal communication. They can show emotions instantly, even without any words at all. Expressions like smiling, frowning, or raising your eyebrows can communicate feelings such as happiness, confusion, or concern. One important thing is that many facial expressions are understood across different cultures, making them a universal form of communication. However, if your facial expression does not match your message, it can create confusion. An example, if you are talking about something serious but smiling, your audience may not take you seriously. Eye contact. Eye contact is very important in communication, especially in professional settings. It shows confidence, attention, and respect. When you maintain appropriate eye contact, it helps build trust with your audience. It shows that you are engaged and interested in the conversation. Having too little eye contact can make you seem nervous, while too much eye contact can make others feel uncomfortable or intense. The key is to find a balance when speaking to a group. Your tone of voice. Tone of voice is another key part of nonverbal communication. It includes how we say something and not just what we say. This includes pitch, speed, and volume. An example is speaking a calm and steady tone can make you appear confident and professional, while speaking too quickly and quietly can make you appear nervous. Tone can also completely change the meaning of the message. The same sentence can sound friendly, angry, sarcastic on how it is said. Personal appearance and space. Personal appearance and space can also play a role in nonverbal communication. The way you dress, present yourself, can influence how people perceive you. In business settings, Dressing appropriately can make you appear more professional and prepared. First impressions are often based on appearance, so it is important to consider how you present yourself. Personal space is also important. Standing too close to someone can make them seem uncomfortable or feel uncomfortable, when standing too far away can make you seem distant. Understanding these boundaries helps us create more effective communication. How it affects your credibility. Nonverbal communication has strong impact on credibility. When your body language, tone, and facial expressions match your message, people are more likely to trust you. For an example, confident posture, steady eye contact, and a clear voice can make you seem more reliable and knowledgeable. On the other hand, poor nonverbal communications like avoiding eye contact or appearing nervous can make people question your message, even if your information is true. This is very important when it comes to presentations and business communications. My conclusion. In conclusion, nonverbal communication plays a major role in how messages are sent and received. It includes body language, facial expressions, eye contact, tone of voice, and personal appearance. These nonverbal signals can support or contradict what we say, which makes them very important in professional communication. Being aware of our nonverbal communication, we can improve how others see us, build trust, and become more effective speakers. Overall, mastering nonverbal communication is an important skill for success in both school and business. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and remember, always practice your nonverbal communication. If you're still here, I found my resources from Excellence in Business Communication. Bye!